Welcome back to Area DMG. I am your host, Hope Asido. And today we're unboxing the thing that you saw in the thumbnail, which I'm gonna bring here in a moment. Doot, 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 donk. It is a Space Invaders, the board game, for the 40th anniversary of Invaders, Space Invading. 40 years of invading. Official Taito licensed product. Now, this has a story behind it. Everything I have ever supported on Kickstarter has come out. It's been good. Everything has been good, appropriate. It's worked. It's come out. This, however, had a bit of a rocky road. Oh boy. So, I think it was like in early 2019. I ordered this because I like board games. I like Space Invaders. I own the Space Invader Arcade 1-Up. Space Invaders 94 was the game I played a lot of on the Super Nintendo and on the Game Boy. And I like Space Invaders. I like Space Invaders, I like Pac-Man. Yes, I have a Pac-Man board game. Yes, I have a board game for BioShock Infinite. But yeah, I wanted to support this thing. Oh, there was another box that came with it too. It was this thing. And I will open that at some point. But anyways, let's get into this. So, I went with like a slightly better version of the board game itself. And it took forever. What happened was they'd sent all that stuff in, they got it in, it was like the wrong size, so they had to send it back. And then it took forever. And then the pandemic happened, which we could blame on Space Invaders. I mean, there was so much news about COVID-19. 20 million people would die in the streets. Which, actually, there was, like, when it first came out, there was video of people, like, foaming over from, like, rabies or something, dying in the streets. And they're like, no, this is totally the virus. It's not anything else we're doing. Anyways, that whole thing, though, I have to admit that one thing I like, and also what's really disturbing, is the amount of people who are like, I started washing my hands. I'm like, what, you weren't doing that before? Also, if you're sick, wear a mask. Do it. Because don't cough on people. Don't spread that stuff. Anyways, let's get back to Space Invaders, the board game. 40 years of invading. This is the side of the board game. It's the Space Invaders board game. Here's this. It's that little UFO, which gives you random points. Here's the top of it. Here's my number. 0621 of 1,500. Oh, yeah, 2019. All rights reserved. This puppy is numbered. Official Taito licensed product. But yeah, I got a low number. Still under the thousands. Not as low as I'd like it to be, but I waited like a day or two before I jumped on it. Anywho. Defeat the Space Invaders. Save the universe. Get the high score, Adam Sandler. A competitive deck-building game based on the famous arcade classic for 1 to 4 players. Oh, I can play this by myself. And so you can play it single-handedly, or you can engage in some foreplay, your action, with Space Invaders, the board game. Space Invaders. It's like Louis C.K. visiting your apartment. Anyways, it is your goal to beat your opponent's scores and to defeat the attacking Space Invaders. To win, you need to improve your card deck with powerful technology cards that you gain by shooting aliens and by unlocking technology with research. Space Force! Many of your actions require energy, and the bigger and better your personal deck of cards, the more energy you can use to defeat the Space Invaders. It includes a game board, 59 invader cards, Zim not included, 60 technology cards, 12 tractor thrust cards, 40 bunker elements, like Bunker 76, yay! Or 115 energy and initial resource cards, 4 player cannons, 1 UFO, 32 extra life tokens and 32 alien research tokens. 1 die and a card organizer. It says it'll take about 60 minutes, 14 plus. How complex is this? And then 1 to 4 players. And they sent me this thing too. I forgot what it was. Oh, fun thing about this is it showed up, but they said they couldn't get to my apartment. And I'm like, wait, you guys have the code. You're giving me all this stuff here. Turns out the box that they put it in was like twice the size of all this stuff you see here. And I'm like, wait, why is this box so big? I had to go pick this up from like the post office. So I had to, post office took about 45 minutes. But it was a little bit easier because people are using more of the self-service options now, as they should have been doing. And they only let like 6 people into the main lobby at a time. I'm like, that actually helps. There's a lot of these little things here. Like, you want people to stand in these little lines here, like 3 to 6 feet apart? Go for it. That actually works. I kind of like that. I'm sure it's kind of terrible if you're not doing that first thing in the morning, but, you know. Anyhow, let's see what's in this. I forgot what was in this. It's something. It's got a... Oh, I see. Oh. Okay, I'm going to hold on to that tube and get another tube for this. This is the play mat for it. Oh... This is luxurious. Hey, yeah, I dig this thing. This is nice. Oh boy, those Space Invaders. I like Space Invaders. I do like Space Invaders. I know there's people who are like, who plays Space Invaders? I play Space Invaders. I like Game & Watch stuff. I'll be like, dun 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 dun. Anyways, you gotta play. Oh, if you're playing Space Invaders, you have to play it with like. If you got one of those where you can put like a little thing over it, so you got that background, it's beautiful. Anyways, that's the play mat, and it's awesome looking. I will get a tube for that and put that in there. I will go to like Wizard's Chest or some of the other ones we have around here because board games. Problem with board games is that it's kind of hard to find people, like to get people to come over like, hey, let's play a 4-player D&D, and they're like, no. I'm like, I was gonna have Rolling Rock. You know, no, actually, no. Well, I mean, you know, we need to have a disease out there called White Claw. That way people will be like, oh, what are you doing? These jokes will force me to drink. Yeah, probably. Anywho, there's this, and let's plunge this into its dark heart. Now, I've seen some people going through these, and they're like, there's stuff that looks like a little weird. I'm like, okay, I will find that when I find it. Ooh, super nice and heavy too. Let's oh, is that a? Oh, look at that. Nice. It's very nice. Okay, let me move this over here. Oh, I like this. It's got like the nice little artwork. Here is the instructions. They're nice and huge. Nice. Here's the board, which, oh, this board is huge. I will probably leave that board in the container because of that play mat. Actually, I'm going to set this board aside for a moment. We're going to look at the components. Oh, look at these. These are plastic. These are nice and plastic. They're like Pogs. You're my little Pog champs, aren't ya? Yes. And then this. I love how it's all that's in here is just this dice. It's blue and yellow. I like it. And here's the little cards. I will take those out when I am ready to try and play this. They're gravity thrust enriched dilithium. And these, and once you've got them in there, you can put them in there. I kind of feel like they built this box with the intention of putting expansions together at some point. Yeah. Of course I opted for these. And the funny thing is there's people who got these either wood. I'm like, no. I'm going to have these be acrylic. Because let me show you these. These are beautiful. I went with the acrylic instead of like wood. Because I'm like, no. Look at them. They're like beautiful candies. They should have sprayed them with bitterant. They don't taste like Nintendo Switch games. But no, there's 4 of those. And then our little UFO. You got a yellow, pink, and blue, and green. They are awesome and they're mean. Okay, so let's pop this back into here. Come on, in you go. Yeah, you can do it. Oh gosh, these are adorable. I like them. They're nice. And here's the thing that people were complaining about. They're like, no, why do these look like this? And I'm like, I know why these look like this. I know exactly why these look like this. See, people are like, what's wrong with these? They look terrible. And you're like, that's because this is a little stickery thing that you gotta peel. Oh, that's gonna be, these are wood. And that is going to be fun. Because these are 40 bunker elements. They are red underneath there, and they've got these things, and I'm like, I clipped my nails, and why did I clip my nails? Oh, wait, let's do this. Up. So you gotta, like, slowly but surely, and I'm gonna have to do this with 40 of these. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm just glad this thing finally showed up. Oh. Let's take a look at that bunker element. Let's look at that bunker element. Okay, that bunker element, which I just threw on the floor. Yay! Wait, hold on. I will get to it. It landed red side up. It's good. I will find you. Okay, there we go. Here it is. Let's get that other side. This is a project. This will probably take like what, 45 minutes or so. Each of these, they take like maybe 2-3 minutes each. You got to make sure that you get the whole thing in there. Oh goodness gracious. Why? Well, there we go. Oh, yeah, look at that. Beautiful acrylic. I'm gonna put you over here. You're good. We will we'll get the rest of those out. That will be a project to get through. It'll be fun going through that. I'm probably never gonna use this hardboard. I mean, I like that it's included, but with that mat being how it is, I'm gonna use the mat. But yeah, that's the Space Invaders board game. This thing took from 2019 onward, multiple delays, all sorts of horrible issues. Finally, at one point, we were looking at this and we're like, okay, so some of these shipments, I know there were some versions and components and shipments that even got caught up in like the whole evergreen thing, or the whatever you call it. You know, the boat that went in and was like all blip. Like it's all dirt dunk. But yeah, you were a pain to get a hold of, and I hope you're fun. But either way, I like you. You're good. Good Space Invaders, the board game. Anyways, let me know in the comments below what you think of this. Hit that thumbs up, that share button, the subscribe button. Pretty much everything, yeah, everything that I've ever kickstarted has been successful and come out intact. This one got it close, but other stuff, just fine. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think. Hit that thumbs up, the share button, the subscribe button. Ring that little bell so you're notified whenever we have a brand new video here on Area DMG. And thank you for making it to the end and putting up with my awful sense of humor. So yeah, stick around. Thank you. And until next video comes out, you are now caught up.
Morning, Maya.